Yo, Everyday Superpower. Place where we learn about body language. That is non-verbal communication. We learn about game, human dynamics, dating, relationships, biology, psychology, and everything in between. 2 links down in the description. One of them is going to take you to the catalogue of body language. It's my YouTube playlist where you'll learn how to read people through their subconscious behaviours. Number 2, to Patreon, where you'll join me watching real dates. I'll break it down to you. It'll be the game you'll apply to the real world. You'll be Casanova. Boom. Now, today I'm going to talk on a classic. Just be confident, bro. Just be confident. Just be confident. That's what they tell you. How do I get good with women? Just be confident, bro. Well, what if I were to tell you that you're not confident for a reason? And confidence doesn't come from self-belief from the get-go. Confidence comes from competence. Let that sink in. Confidence comes from competence. And if you're not competent at something, how can you be confident? It's delusional to believe that you are good at something, you should be confident at something, when you are very well self-aware that you're not competent at it, right? Try and convince yourself to climb up a building when you've never done before. How much self-belief do you need in order to execute it? You're not going to be confident. Your survival mechanism is going to be screaming, saying, what's going on? You're going to be battling biology. Your human thinking, conscious mind is going to be in battle with the limbo, primitive brain, and it's just going to be so uncomfortable. People are going to look at you thinking, what's he doing? And that's how you're going to be communicating when you just be confident. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. Confidence comes from competence. Just be confident, bro. When you go out there and you do your best and you establish a business and you've been there in the dirt and you've done years of just eating mud, yeah, such as myself, this is personal, yeah. When you just eat mud day in, day out, doing nothing, creating nothing, or should I say creating everything but receiving nothing, garnering nothing, developing this stone-like resistance to the elements. When things start to work out, you start to have a different perspective. You look at people and you say, you haven't been through half of what I've been through. It's easy to be pessimistic. It's easy. Well, I say pessimistic. That's the wrong term. Let's just say it's easy to be judgmental. It's easy to be judgmental. It's easy to have a chip on your shoulder. Because now you know what you're worth and what you've done and how far you've come. Because you didn't stop. Women will pick up on that. What do women want? Providers. What do women want? Strong men. Yeah? So when you're there, working for your boss, doing your 9 to 5, going home and doing naff all, this annoys people when I say it. When you go home and play video games, get sucked into an alternate reality to escape the real life, yeah? Because that's what it is. It's sad. Sad as fuck, to be honest. When you go and do that and repeat that cycle, a woman's just going to look at you like, what have you got to do? What have you got to offer? You're not going to come across as confident because you've done nothing. You created nothing. Your dreams, ambitions and desires are what makes you you, creates your character, establishes and highlight the purity of your soul and who you are and what defines you. And the way you go and pursue that is the way you're going to defend her, the way you're going to defend that child, the way you're going to provide for them both, the way you're going to go out of your way to ensure that what is best for them they will receive, such as you've done for yourself, regardless of the adversity. You are showcasing the fact you're a winner. You are showcasing the fact that they need you more than, well, let's not say they, because we're not talking about the kid no more. She needs you more than you need her, right? Which is the way it should be, being the leader, because you're the man. You wear the crown, you're the king. What comes second to the king? The queen, yeah? The queen doesn't go above the king. You prove something so much more than the man who has to pretend to be confident. He's read his books. He's read his pick-up artist books. His motivational self-help books. Just be confident. Here's 10 tips to be confident. Here's how you can hypnotize yourself to be confident. Comes from competence. Comes from confidence is a byproduct of achieving what you know you want. It's a byproduct of knowing what your worth is, your value is, and the fact that no one can take the piss out of you because you know what you've established and created. So you can look at the next person who might have more than you but got it given to them by the next person and think, you are not made of what I'm made of. That's how I perceive things. I look at men like prey, men who've got more than me and have been born into it and been given stuff and haven't established it and created it themselves. I look at them and I say, you're not half the man I am. Let alone a woman. No woman on planet Earth is working to the same degree I am, because they do not have the drive, the value, the ambition. Well, they've got the value, but they might not have the values invested in the same place I do. And don't get me wrong, that's completely ignorant to say, because there will be women out there who work twice as hard as me, but I've not met one of them. I've not met one of them. Each and every time I'm dating, each and every time I'm speaking to somebody, they switch off. I don't switch off. You don't switch off. As a man, you want more and more. You want to be number one. And if you're not number one, I'll take that position and be number one. And who's the woman going to prefer? Yeah? Don't get me wrong. Swings and roundabouts, tomato. Each and everyone is interested in each and every one. I don't say that to be disrespectful. But I say who's going to have the edge and who's going to move on and think, well, it's not my bloody problem, is it? That's going to be me, and I can say that with chest. No woman can come into my life and do this and that and hurt my feelings about it, because there's about 20 other people to replace her, 40 over 50 over 60 over 70, 100 people to replace her from the get-go. I know my value, I know my worth, right? Confidence comes from competence, comes from consistency, comes from hard work, work ethic, investment, sacrifice. You don't need to create anything to establish this self-worth and confidence. You've done the same thing for a year. You've proven to yourself you're consistent for a year and that things are coming. And to do that, you need to have this forward thinking, aspiration, self-belief, desire and ambition, which is incredibly attractive to women. But you've showcased it to yourself. And not only have you showcased it to yourself, you've shown that it is actually your character and exists within you. So it's easy to continue on forwards. Me personally, I would start, if you don't know where to start, well, I don't know what my purpose is and this and that. Bro, everybody needs to look after themselves. Go to the gym. If you keep turning up at the gym, if you learn how to build numbers at the gym, if you learn how to battle against adversity to get stronger in the gym, achieve goals in the gym, become healthier, feel good for it in the gym, continue on doing it for the rest of your life in the gym, or martial arts, or go running, do some sort of health and fitness mission that then reapplies itself to your work ethic here, there and everywhere. Do that and throw a little bit of money in stocks and just watch the graphs go up and down, so you can start to learn about interest and learn about compounding and learn about throwing shit at a wall until it sticks, you know? That was my game for today. Click like and subscribe. Peace.